Little dunker to center. Raley diving forward, and one out on one pitch. You know, Raley yesterday started in center field for the first time in his career.
Great play for Raley right there.
Oh, sure was. One pitch, one out. Really cool. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There were times in that.
The best baseball player to ever walk the earth.
Ooh, spiked. How about the reception by Pinto?
Yeah, I can't believe he didn't frame it.
Wait, if you bounce it, kid.
Right in the grass. Oh, look at Ohtani's face. Did you see Shohei?
Did he chase? No, he did not.
Pop shot.
And he struck him out anyway. And they struck out Ohtani 4 straight times at the plate.
So this is a great pitch from Glasnow. Looks like a fastball right down the middle, then breaks in on the hands. Right there above top of it.
Brandon Drury into a left field where Rosarena makes the play, and a couple of first pitch outs and an entertaining out by Glasnow.
And he has been on a tremendous run, and Cash said on a long day at the ballpark, it is certainly nice to be able to hand him the ball today. And guys, if you remember, Glasnow was born in Newhall, California. That's about 60 miles from Anaheim.
Really nice guy. Yeah, really nice guy.
And he came up
to see the dads with all the pride that they have in their kids.
It took coming to the Rays for his career to really take off.
And he came over to the Rays, just basically said, hey, set up down the middle. Let's get you down the middle. Let's get you back in the strike zone. Let's
count in line, which is a hard line to walk. A lot of times you can get a
pitching better than he ever has.
Another check swing to the same spot, and another fair ball. Oh, brother. Same thing. Both Moustakas and Tice with little check swing bouncers to the left side. And now Mickey Moniak, and he tried to lay one down to that. They say it's about the next hitter. Got a base hit, should put the Angels on the board. Trying for third is Tice, safe there. Moniak delivers. It's 2-1 Rays.
Pitch, and if you execute the pitch you want to.
That's hit well to the corner. Lowe runs it down, but the game will be tied as Tice is in to score, and it's 2-2. Here's Luis Rengifo, and that's another one. 0-2.
It's pitching backwards.
There goes Moniak. Throw to second. Not in time. So he strikes out Rengifo on 3 pitches, but the go-ahead run gets the scoring. You know, they showed incredible spin that it does. And then he pops that up there in place. Well, he ends up back-to-back 3-pitch strikeouts as long as Pinto makes the throw, and he does. So the Angels come back to tie it, and we'll bearing except for Ohtani.
Yeah, they got one guy in that offense who's not disappointing.
Tyler's got to hurry, and safe at first is Shonowell. For Shohei Ohtani.
Will that hurt you? Coming into the game today, 6 for his last 13.
Because he runs so well. Way up into the air, but playable for Rosarena. Makes the catch. Even his fly balls are kind of entertaining.
They are.
Brandon Drury. Lofted. A base hit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Goodness.
Yeah.
You know what, though, Doug? It's that old adage. If you don't strike out. Big hopper to Aranda off his mitt. And the bases are loaded. You kind of feel for Glass right now. And Matt Tice.
Now, if you are, you don't want him to get deep into the count because he has so many different weapons.
And with that, the Angels take a 3-2 lead. Boy, oh boy. All but gift wrapped.
You got to stay calm, right? You got to just remember.
Yeah, hit on deck. And this should be 2 more. Drury is in. No, Moustakas holds with Raley's throw. So it's one more in. It's 4-2 Angels. And he's fallen behind. Whoa, and another one gets away. A play at the plate. Safe at home. Struck him out. They've got to throw to first. And there's out number 2.
Well, at this point.
And that is cranked. Off the wall for another run. Grichuk trying for second. He'll make it. It's 6-2 Angels. And this met. Oh. Aranda's got this one. He'll take it to the bag for the unassisted putout. But 8 men come up in the inning for the Angels, and they score.
Boston beat the Yankees today?
They already did. They blew them out a second straight day. 1 pitch, 1 out here as Velasquez grounds out to.
Now we play each one of these teams in the East again one more time, right?
We did again today. Another chance for Aranda, backhanding it, 2 down. It's a 1-run game, and Ohtani went 0-1. The league hits in the 180s against him.
And the ability to stay back with his weight.
Hit into left. They go crazy whenever he makes contact, but twice he's flied out to a Rosarena. That's a nice shutdown inning for Fiber Internet. And by the Florida Lottery, generating over 40.
56 pitches tells you that he can hopefully get through maybe 1-2 more innings. Thought that slider was outstanding. One of the top pitchers in the game.
A more complete pitcher. Oh, that knocked the mask off of Pinto. The mask designed to cover up the throat.
Yeah, what they tell you as a catcher, you got an hour with 85-mile-an-hour curveball. It's not the easiest job to do. Is
that you've got to deal with. That's your primary job. Oh, he just missed it. And trying to frame things as well. But then the fact that
is basically to go out there and control a staff.
In the air to right center field and gone. On the 9th pitch of the sequence, longest at bat of the day by an Angel, Brandon Drury makes it once again a 2-run Angel lead. And Moustakas digs in.
They don't steal bases. They're not very athletic on the bases, but
Moustakas in launch mode, but into the mid of Luke Raley. The next guy after that is Trout with 8. Bunch of those with Colorado. There's been talk of.
You know what? I mean, if anybody's going to go out here and yeah, that'd be okay with me.
Top of the zone.
We'll give the top of the zone a little bit more than we'll give the bottom of the zone.
Aranda leaves it for Glasnow for the second out.
It's just a frustrating injury. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You can't rush it.
Team leader like Trout has to do. 1 ball.
Wondering, is this the point in time where he's going to start breaking down?
Well, I mean, he does not play the field. And that is strike 3.
A bit of a pinky sprain, which he said is just a hazard when you try to stretch ahead and turn it into a double and slide into second, but them in the dugout, guys.
Well, maybe you could slap a raise. Appreciators sharing it.
Adopting one right now. Maybe it's happening right in front of our eyes, Andy.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Siri goes out. Honestly, Doug, as strike 3 is called there to Rengifo, a generous call.
But, you're going to go through outings where you're not as sharp, and you can still go out there and get the job done. It's a bullpen throughout this first game and also into the second game.
As he normally does. They were able to put the bat on the ball. Velasquez can fly, and this will be a tough play and no throw. So there's his 7th strikeout, but it's not an out. Surely hasn't been his best day, but not by first base foul. 0-2. There goes Velasquez, and he'll have a stolen base easy. Now he's in scoring position. Right where Basabe was playing. Final out of the inning. Glasnow gets through 6 with the Rays trailing by 1. On to the 7th inning we go.